What's up, people? We're back with another video, and today we are checking out the Street Fighter 6 character guide for Aki. Um, she's coming out pretty soon. I can't remember the exact date. It might be the 20th or the 21st or the 27th, one of those. If they don't show it in this, I'll put it up. But yeah, so you got a character guide, and we're just gonna jump right into it and see what she's about. So this HD. Oh, they got 4K. Maybe it's just HD. All right, let's see what's up with Aki.
毒はいかがですか?
Okay, Aki combines. We might be able to do it. Snake food with poison lace claw attacks, plus irregular movements to bewilder her opponents. Slow. Let's go back. Irregular movements to bewilder her opponents. Her ability to increase her damage using poison makes her a tricky character that's tough to deal with. She can employ a wide range of tactics, such as using poisonous projectiles, utilizing her claw-based attacks to poke at opponents, or seizing openings created by poison. Opponents eager to close in and stop their life draining. A situation where opponent has closed the gap, drive them away with your quick normal attacks, and gain some distance with your movement techniques. Yeah, she just weird. When opponents hit with certain attacks, they'll be poisoned and will continue to lose vitality over time for a fixed period. Poison state will expire naturally after a certain amount of time, but will also end if Aki takes any damage. Hitting poison opponents with certain attacks will also trigger Toxic Blossom, which ups damage and changes the behavior of triggering moves. This will also allow you to extend combos or create new setups. Nightshade Pulse. Launch a poisonous bubble toward your opponent, useful for checking your opponent from a distance and poisoning them. Fantastic projectile attack that will keep enemies at bay if poison opponents, making it nice. Nice and deadly too. It can be followed up by Nightshade Chaser to extend, I guess it's supposed to be her, my talons to detonate the pulse. Use this to hit enemies who think they're safe moving around. Nice. Nightshade Pulse paired with Nightshade Chaser can trigger a Toxic Blossom at close range, an effective combination to increase the damage you can deal in certain situations. One more handy thing to remember. You can perform an overdrive snake step right after Nightshade Pulse. Close the gap from a distance by moving in along with the pulse, or use it as insurance if you feel you may get jumped in on. Pretty cool. Overdrive. This version boasts a faster recovery, and the pulse will also hit multiple times. Use this pulse as a shield to make it easy to keep on offensive. Hold on, look how she ran. Was she twisted when she was running? She was. Nightshade Chaser explosion area also increases, improving its usability. Orchid Spring. Talons pierce the ground, creating a pool of poison. Opponents that touch the pool will become poisoned. Poison's away. Poison makes its way into the enemy if they happen to come in contact with the pool, and it cannot be blocked. Use this as a way to create zones where it's hard for the opponent to move freely. Okay. See, it's a great way to convince an unwitting foe to jump. And if they purposely walk over it in an effort to close the gap, make them pay by triggering Toxic Blossom. Oh, so you can trigger it on the ground too. Hmm. Alright, likely use it most at long range. I must say it's most withdrawal needs after you pursued an opponent into the corner. Toxic Reap. Splashes forward with talons while creating a poisonous bubble and then immediately bursts. Using combos or attack sequences and poison the opponent if it hits. An effective close range attack best used in combos or attack sequences. If you use in the latter, you won't suffer a counterattack even if it's blocked, and your opponent will become poisoned if it hits. When using a combo, you can also hit mid-air opponents, launch an opponent into the air, and follow up with another attack. Never forget to mix in Toxic Blossom opportunity into your offense when you have the opponent cowering in the corner. Serpent Lash extends talons out a short distance to pierce opponents and poison them if the attack lands. Useful in combos or as a way of checking opponents from mid-range. He's switching on me. Serpent Lash attack direction changes depending on the button press. Property also changes if it triggers Toxic Blossom. Light version is sublime for mid-range space control. Triggering Toxic Blossom with this will send your opponent flying away, allowing you to choose between closing the gap or maintaining the distance. The medium version is good in combos or to snipe your opponent out of the air if they jump. After Toxic Blossom is triggered, you'll find it easy to attack on another attack. I recommend a poison-inducing attack as a follow-up. Heavy version green, jump an opponent down and works as an anti-air attack. You can follow up on this attack if it triggers Toxic Blossom, so keep it handy for enemies desperate to hit you to negate the poison in them. Not bad. Overdrive. When it hits, it will bring next to the opponent, allowing for a follow-up attack. Not only does it poison the opponent, you can also link into quick light attacks from it, giving you an opportunity to combo into attacks that can trigger Toxic Blossom. And that's not all. If you hit an opponent that's already poisoned, you stab at them after closing in, triggering Toxic Blossom in one fell swoop. Perfect chance to do deal. Yeah, that ain't right. Perfect chance to deal even more exquisite damage. Oh dang. Cruel Fate. Leap forward into the air and unleash a series of piercing attacks on the downward arc. A useful surprise attack to get around an opponent's attempts to check you. Distance change depending on the button press. You have to defend even if it's blocked, so opponent can't counter attack back. Great move to catch someone off guard. For the heavy version, after it hits, you can follow up with another attack set your sights on the opponent. Openings in your opponent's plan or using combos. This hits an opponent standing on the ground. You grab them and poison them. Dang. Even if it's blocked, you still have the advantage. And you can input forward or back to change the distance it travels if so desired. It's pretty cool. Snake step. Quick low profile maneuver that carries you forward, an effective means of closing in on opponents. Use a technique that allows you to close the gap in an instant. Avoid highs, move forward, spot foes. Heavy version gets you in front, light version is home faint. Okay. Overdrive, you can't be hit except for throws in motion. Okay. You end up behind your opponent when you use the overdrive. Sinister slide. Swing the forward on your back and you follow up with 3 different attacks. It can be canceled suddenly. First attack, Venomous Fang. It's a deceptively fast, long-range charging attack. Leaves you very vulnerable if blocked, so it's best used to combat projectiles or in combos. So I guess it goes around projectiles. Let's go back real quick. Yeah, so you can go through projectiles. Heal strike. Use to avoid enemy attacks and quickly strike back. Entrapment. Just throw. Range is short, but it can't be blocked. Deadly implication. Okay, so it's level 1. Good to use in burnout and corner or in toxic blocks and combos. Painted Talons. Send multiple talons forward. Leave a large pool of poison in his wake. Leaves a larger pool of poison, and they'll be poisoned if they hit. Okay, so the trajectory is changed depending on the button that you use. Light is closer to you. Yeah, she's looking pretty cool. Claws of Yazi. Various pressure points in the body injects poison that detonates from within. It can get around projectiles, can use combos and serve as a potent counterattack. You just throw that mug out and goes around projectile.
sayonara.
Yeah, I'm liking Aki. Like how
Sayonara.
it shows her one eye right there. All right. Yeah. So that is Aki. Like I said, they didn't show it. I can't remember the exact date that she comes out, but I'll put it up on the screen. Um, yeah, I'm liking Aki. Ready to try her out. So that's gonna be it for the video. If you enjoyed it, make sure to like, share, and subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications every time I go live and post a video. Leave a comment down below as well. Let me know what you think. If you're gonna play with Aki, if you're liking her, if you don't like her, hey, just let me know. That's it. Everyone have a good one. Be cool. Stay safe out there. Show someone some love. And God bless.